Good day viewers, well trying to revive this battery here. This Bosch 18 volt battery. I'm bypassing the BMS to try and get it to wake up. We're going to put 40 volts through it. Quite a high voltage just to get it to slowly bring up the voltage of the cells, but let's have a look. Just got a feel for any heat while I'm doing this. No, nothing's getting hot. I don't bypass the BMS. There's Bosch ones that have fuse there too, and that fuse is good. Basically I had it on a I got it as an upgrade adapter from my old man's Dyson vacuum cleaner. I bought me a Milwaukee one as well. It's basically one of these but for Bosch batteries. So my parents could run their Dyson without having to charge all the bloody time, because Dyson's batteries absolutely suck. So we learnt the hard way that the Bosch BMS is as basic as you can get. From my research, I think the Milwaukee or the, and the Makita BMSs turn off, so you don't over discharge. A Bosch BMS isn't quite like that. I found it the hard way. Yeah, it got a bit too discharged. The actual Dyson vacuum cleaner uses the actual battery itself to shut off when it's too flat. The Dyson vacuum cleaner just it doesn't have any electronics to shut the battery down when it gets to your lower voltage. That's to prevent over discharge. So that's something to keep in mind. If you do want to get something like this for your Dyson vacuum cleaners, there's videos on YouTube people putting Milwaukee batteries in their Dyson vacuum cleaners. Just be aware that the Dyson ones don't have any battery protection inbuilt into the vacuum cleaner tool itself. It's in the battery pack. I've scored some of these old taps. So I keep the old ones because the new ones you get, the way the brass is moulded, very creates a lot of turbulence. When you open them up, water shoots out and and the manufacturing of the T-piece handle on the newer ones isn't pleasant. It's not a pleasant feeling. I don't know if you've noticed, but these older ones, when you use them when they're firm, they're nicer on the hand. The newer ones, there's not enough brass in it, they're thin and they're kind of unpleasant on your hand to use. So that's why I like those older taps. I keep the older ones and I refurbish them and piss the new ones off. That's a little thing I've picked up with as things have changed. You said the BMS is giving me an indication that the battery's fully charged, but it's not. Here, look, nothing. Nothing at all. What I will do, I'm going to put a multimeter on the battery terminal on the BMS, the output. I'm going to show what voltages I'm getting at the moment. I don't know if this is going to work, but I know there's many YouTube videos are doing this to revive lithium batteries. All have been successful, but so far I've had no success. If I turn the power supply off, the BMS has got nothing on it. Got to keep doing this, try and wake it up. I've also pissed my weak ass batteries off, given to a mate who's going to use those. They're just not practical to use, so I've got to get some space back in this shed, I think. Slowly start organising this shed and have room to put some antique fridges and stuff. I've got some time down in the future. I'm going to fix up some 1920s to early 30s commercial big Frigidaire fridges. One's a metermiser unit, which just needs a regas. It does run, but there's not enough to boil liquid in the evaporator. It just makes it so it's low. And that uses a metermiser compressor, which is English built, but the actual unit's all made in Australia. It's quite nice and good nick too. It's, and it's got another one, which is a belt drive Frigidaire, which I got to rebuild those compressor seals because that has leaked over the years. The motor's missing. Everything's complete, but the motor's gone. I know where I can get a motor for it, but I'll start with the easiest one, the metermiser unit. That'll be easy to do. I can R850 2A charge that, and that'll be a good goer. The paint's actually pretty good. I'm going to make it look like this, we'll give it a good buff in the paint, repaint. And the one that needs the belt drive in it needs a lot of work. Originally it took about 1.5 kilos of R12 back in the day. It's quite a lot. It's almost as much as an air conditioner took. Yeah, no heat. No heat. But I see we're all a bit tight for cash at the moment, so I quoted about $300 for one, and the belt drive in it would probably be $500 a fix. But I'm the only one of only 2 people in town that'll do it. And plus the other guy, he fixed this fridge for me a bit earlier on, my tech that I used before for this one. He'll charge significantly more because he's got his own. He uses a secret blend of refrigerant that he uses. That is his recipe that he puts in these antique fridges, and that's the gas is expensive, so he'll charge more. So I'll just use. But I'll just put R150 away in it, and that will save a lot of cash. In comparison, 150 to away is a lot cheaper than what this other gases are. So anyway, I've scrapped the crappy Fisher & Paykel fridge I fixed before, which I just got rid of it. He gave it to me mate as a cupboard. And that's the compressor out of it, which it's gone to earth. Let's just say it's gone to earth. So I got another one to cut open. That's about it. Yeah. Let's just check this Bosch battery, as AVE calls it. Let's see what voltages I've got at the cells here. Oh, it's gone to 2 volts. It's over discharging again, slowly discharging. It's not good. It's discharging itself. Discharging itself. Try one of these cells. I know it's going to be like 0 volts. Get to the bare metal part of it if I can. 1.7 volts per cell. Jeez. That cell there. Try, this is not going to be easy. I gotta stick the multimeter through this thing. 1.6. All about the same voltage. Every single cell is about 1.6 volts, the whole lot. That's pretty dead, and it's discharging. So it's not good when it does that. That's not good. We've killed this battery, eh? Not good at all. Yeah, not good at all. Yeah, well, she did. Not been successful. The last I had a mate's Milwaukee 9 amp hour battery I tried to do this with to revive it. No luck. So far I've had no luck waking up dead power to lithium batteries. That's a bit of a shame. It did. Just recently got rid of some scrap too, and I got some fridges from the mate the scrapper. This is the only one that didn't work. I put a cord in it and it had absolutely no gas in it whatsoever. That was on there before, so I vacuumed it down and tested pressures and everything. It held up. I've put the height to a -30 in here. It's a 1995 dated Embraco compressor. For some reason it would run for a bit and the compressor just keeps cutting out. I've also found that the fan doesn't work, but the motor's good. I'm not getting voltage to that motor. One lead at a time to earth, I'm getting voltage, but it's strange. Something's not controlling that fan properly. Checked all the circuit down here, I've checked the defrost thing here, cleaned that out and everything. Just weird. But he's got another one just like that, which is a bit smaller. I've got so much fridges and freezers now, it's not funny. But I'll fix up what can work, and slowly but surely I'll sell them off. Everyone wants a nice second or third beer fridge. There's all the working ones, just going to clean them up cosmetically. Forgot about that. I've also pissed off that higher piece of junk. It just could not be fixed. Kept going to earth no matter the summer internally. This one here works good. This is a Westinghouse, Australian made one. About 18 or so years ago. Korean made LG compressor. With a liquid accumulator. I thought that was pretty unusual having a liquid accumulator there, as opposed to just using the filter dryer as that. I've never seen that before. Oh, 134A, yeah. Probably the only reliable compressors LG ever made. The new ones are sure as hell aren't any good. But they just work right off the bat. They've been sitting out with it for that long. This is all full of dirt. But I washed it all up and cleaned it and dried it and it works fine. This is a Kelvinator from the mid-90s, an Impression series. They, what's 1998, the date code in that compressor. It's just about when that fridge was manufactured. Westinghouse frost-free. Nice and cold. Yep, nice and cold. The air comes out of here, just gets heavier and falls out of the freezer. They're all like that now with the fan here like that. It's a shit design. It's garbage. This one's good. I didn't let this thing dry out, I just hosed it out, blew out the electrical box at the back and just plugged it straight in. I got a snow on that. This one works really well. Cyclic defrost too. Yeah, good runners. Got a bunch of parts for these ones as well, which I got some feet to put on here. We're going to get some more yet, feet for these things, because these modern fridges with the plastic bases are kind of useless if you don't have all the 4 feet on them. They rock about. Pretty much I just brought these over this morning from this bloke's place and washed them out, plugged them in. They've been running all day ever since. They work quite well. They're nice and hot. Make somebody a nice beer fridge. But that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. A liquid accumulator there on a domestic fridge. Normally, as I said, it's all done in here, in a filter dryer, but that's unusual. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.